Hello everyone. I am going to try to make a rope basket. They're very popular right now. I got myself some, clothesline. It's what everybody uses. So I might embarrass myself today, but I thought I would try. So I've watched a few tutorials and hopefully I have gleaned some information on how to do this. So I'm gonna thread my machine. And I guess you start by rolling up a little bit. And if anyone has some information or some tips or techniques, just drop it in the chat for me. Okay, so I guess I take something like this for 5 turns. I don't know, 4 turns? And then do this. And then I'm gonna stick some pins in there to hold it. And I'm gonna do like a little straight stitch across the bottom to hold these. And then I use a zigzag stitch. And I guess that's what I do. So please feel free to drop a comment. I'm trying to keep track of the comments as we go. I'm going to glance, but just let me know how I'm doing, how you're doing. I hope you're having a good day. I'm just experimenting. I've been wanting to do one of these and I have no idea what it's going to look like. But I'm going to try anyway. So I have a clear wide open foot so I can see what I'm doing. And then while I'm doing the zigzag, I'll be able to see it. So, thank you for following. I appreciate it. All right, so when I get started, I'm just gonna give it a try. I appreciate you coming in. What I want to do is embroider on the bottom of this so that it has a little style. That's the other thing I want to try to do is do some embroidery down here. Oh goodness. All right, let's make sure that this is. I think I'll sew it this way as well. Okay, so straight stitch across the bottom in a plus sign kind of thing. So, all right, now that's stuck this way. So here it is. And that isn't gonna show, well, maybe it is. I don't know. We'll see. It's my first time trying it. Might as well see how it goes. And maybe this is just a practice. It doesn't have to be an official thing. All right, now I think I'm going to do a zigzag stitch, and I think I'll just give it a little bit of width and a little bit of length. I don't think I need that much length, but let me see how far it goes. All right, so there we go. All right, I think it's too close. I think I'll make it further apart so that the zigzag isn't like right on top of itself. I want to spread it out a little bit. Okay, I don't know what it's doing, but it doesn't feel like a zigzag stitch. It feels like it's doing something else, but yeah. All right. Okay, I'm not off to a good start. I think I missed some. There's a hole in my basket. There's a hole in my basket. I can't do this. Okay, I'm gonna start over. Why not? Okay, I've got plenty of rope. Plenty of rope. So I'm just gonna start over. Try again. Why not? So try number 1. I need to do something with the end of this. I'm going to wrap it with some tape. And I always keep it from fraying. Give it a snip. All right. Now it's better. All right, starting over. Straight stitch. I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna fold this over. I don't think I have to burn it. I've just got this little tape here. And I don't have any fire handy. And I'm just trying it. Okay, so, I think what I'm going to do is give this a little stitch right here, maybe. I'm just trying to make like a round basket. Now, I think what I've seen, now I've only tried to watch a couple of videos. I like trying things on my own. I don't know. It looks fun. And what I want to do is embroider on the bottom of it. I still don't understand why you would put an embroidery in the bottom of a basket and put something in a basket and you won't be able to see the embroidery. I'm not quite sure why. If you know why, just drop that in the chat so I know if it's, why it's cute that way. I mean, it's just cute to look at, but as soon as you put something in the basket, you can't see the cuteness. So I'm gonna pin this so it doesn't unravel. And I think I'll do it one more time here. I am going to do a basting stitch on this, I think. So it doesn't show too much. Don't break my needle. Don't sew over pins. Don't sew over pins. It's bad for the needle. I'm telling myself that. I know this. I've been sewing a really long time. Thank you for your likes. Hello, Heather. Thank you for joining. Who makes those? MIL? Like I mean, I'm telling you. Just tell me why there's embroidery at the bottom of it. Because it's real popular to do this machine embroidery on the bottom of it. Now I can see if it were a trivet. So, Heather, I want to make one like just for you. How about that? I would make one for you. All right. So giving it a stitch. Just want to hold these in place so I can start the zigzag, because you're gonna zigzag it, right? Okay. Oh, your mother-in-law, ML. Thanks. Okay, I struggle with acronyms. I'm a teacher, and I have learned so many acronyms, and my brain is full of acronyms, and I just can't keep them in there. So, MIL, mother-in-law. Got it. Okay, so now I'm going to switch over to a zigzag stitch. I'm going to try this again. So here's my start. I'm excited. All right. So, let's see. I mean, I could stop at making this flat, but I think I really do want to try this as a basket. So, all right, setting my zigzag stitch. I want to do it pretty wide. I want to capture that, and I want to make it pretty far apart. All right, so zigzag. All right, I don't have another camera to show you, but just centering the two ropes and sewing along, trying not to make holes. Maybe macrame would be easier. I don't know. Okay. You gotta run. Okay, go run errands. I'm also on YouTube at the moment, so feel free to check that out while you're driving around. I hope I see you soon. Love you lots. Okay, so here we go. Oh no, I've got a place where I've missed. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is go back here. So see, I've missed a spot, and I think it's where I sewed it straight across. So I'm gonna go in here and zigzag this shut. It's gonna be covered up by embroidery anyway, so here's another portion that needs to be sewn. I mean, I feel like this is a quick project. So we'll see. All right, so this is my start. That's what I've got so far. It's just this baby trivet. I mean, I think wouldn't it be cute if I made a basket and then made this the lid and put the embroidery on the lid? That makes more sense to me rather than embroidering on the bottom of a basket. But tell me why that would be cute to put embroidery on the bottom. But I do want to do some machine embroidery on this, so at some point when it gets to be as big as I'd like it to be, which I don't know, I'm gonna kind of eyeball it. All right, I need to move my string. Okay, get myself some string. Feel free to drop a comment in the chat, a heart, an emoji. All of those things encourage me to keep on doing lives. And I appreciate TikTok, and I really hope it doesn't go away. I really feel like my zigzags can be further apart. I think then I would be sewing a lot faster. Let's see. Yeah, that works better, I think. So I'm gonna make those. I think I can make them my stitch longer. So okay, that I like that. It feels like it's gonna go not where I want it to go. I'm not trying to sew it too fast. I might get off. There we go. I mean, how easy is this? I'm not nervous. I can do this. Okay, this This looks great. I love it. I don't know. If you've done something like this, let me know. In the comments, can you see what I'm doing? I hope you can see it. All right. I hope everybody's having a great day. Sunday is a really fun craft day for me. I do a few chores and then I'm in my studio. Lately I've been working on doing play food. And the play food is cute. Alright, so I'm doing okay on this. This might take a little while. I don't know. My prediction, probably an hour? I mean, this was the beginning of a different one. I feel like I probably could have rescued it, but I don't like how defined this line is on the stitching that I did earlier. So I abandoned this one, and now I'm doing this one. And this looks a lot better, I think. Feel free to drop a comment or, a rose, a gift, anything that encouraged me to continue doing this. And I am trying to check the comments as I sew. This is going to get pretty big pretty quickly. I have not yet picked out a pattern that I'm going to put on it, so that might be a minute. I've never got a gift before. I would love that. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you being here. So I picked this up at Lowe's. And it's polyester, but it's not plasticky. So I think, if it got wet in its life, you would be able to wash it. Or, if you spilled on it, because it's just polyester, yeah, rinse it out. How's everybody doing today? Feel free to follow me. Also, I am on YouTube. Max Custom Designs _1. Same address on YouTube. I'm live over there as well, so if you don't want to stick around on TikTok, you can head over there. I appreciate a like. I appreciate a follow. I think in my business, I just do everything. I just do whatever I put my mind to do. Okay. I hope you're all having a great day. It's nice to see you. This string I got is 200 yards. And I think I could probably do quite a bit with it. Alright. So, yeah, if I stop there, that'd be a nice little coffee trivet. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. You could follow me over on YouTube. That would be great. If TikTok goes away, I will do this on YouTube. I usually do it either Saturday mornings or Sunday afternoons. Sometimes Monday afternoons. I also like to do lives. So, 200 yards. Like $14. Thank you for the follow. When I'm done making this foundation, I'm going to put it in my embroidery hoop and I'm going to embroider it. I think I want to put just like a little, you know, springtimey thing, maybe. I mean, I'm feeling spring. It's beautiful here today in northern Indiana. It's like 54 degrees or something. I know that's not shorts weather, but the sun is shining and it's not terrible to be outside. Yesterday was like a windstorm and it was just horrible out. I had my hood up and I was getting blown away. Okay, I think I can go a little faster than I'm going. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. And I'm gonna go faster. Okay, the string's in the way. All right, I'm gonna stop. I don't want the string to be in the way. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Okay. This is looking pretty good. I mean, try 1. Not so good. Try 2. Looking better. Okay, I think I could probably, looking at my stitches, I could probably even make them longer. Because maybe too many stitches together. Yeah, I think I can probably make it the most it could be. These are really popular right now. I just see them everywhere, and there are tutorials everywhere on how to do them. So I watched a couple of tutorials and people making these. They seem to, boy, look at that. It's real supple. It's kind of going to stay. Look at that. That's neat. All right. Let's go. I like to teach sewing. I have a group of young ladies and gentlemen that I meet with on Tuesday afternoons, and we do fabric arts. Some of them are sewing stuffed animals, and some of them are sewing garments, and there's interest in crochet and knitting, and I've had experience with all of those things. I like the consistency of this cord. And it feels pretty soft, actually. It's not cotton, but I couldn't find cotton, but it came from Lowe's, and it's just clothesline. I think it's looking really good. Now I've seen people take their fabric scraps and sew those to cover this, and I have so many fabric scraps, but I thought instead of taking the time to do that, I would just do a plain one and then embroider on it. So I probably do about 6 more turns. I want to make it about, oh, let me measure this. So right now it's 7 inches. I think 8 or 9 inches. I think I'm gonna go for 9 inches. What do you think? Do I know anything about the old rugs? I do not know anything about old rugs. You have 3 and from your great grandma. Oh, wow. You know, I would assume that they're made of cotton and that they're pretty delicate. I mean, if they needed repairs, you could do something like what this is, just a little zigzag stitch. I wouldn't put it in your sewing machine, obviously, but you could probably hand sew it with some carpet thread. Get some very, very thick thread. Someone took them apart. Yeah. Oh. Well, I mean, I think what I would do first is get a cord that's probably similar in size and put it in your machine and see how it goes. But I mean, I'm just doing a regular zigzag stitch on this. So how are you stitching back together? Are you using your machine? Or are you going by hand? Man, stitching by hand is a lot. Oh yeah, hand stitching. You know, I hand stitched so many quilt tops and quilts. I mean, hand stitching. There's just this. I love doing it because it's very calming and relaxing, and especially like in the wintertime, you can sit. I like to sit in front of my fire and sew them. I like big blanket in my lap. Now, I just recently did a quilt where I did a quilt block in this machine one at a time, and I'm currently finishing the back of it, and I'm using bias tape to cover the seams that are showing as I'm sewing all the blocks together. And the seam shows on the back, so I made some bias tape and I'm sewing that on the back. I'm using clear thread in my bobbin so it doesn't show. Yeah, hand stitching is great. So the integrity of the cord from the rugs must be decent enough for you to stitch it. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate them. I'm also live streaming on YouTube, so if you want to go over to YouTube, thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. I'm almost to the point where I'm gonna stop and hoop it so I can embroider on the bottom of it. I just gotta make sure I'm keeping it flat. Feels like, oh, my bobbin thread needs to, I need to change my bobbin thread, so I can pick this up and show it to you. The rugs are used, yeah, linen thread. Wow. Okay, so this is looking kind of cool. I actually don't hate it. It's kind of neat. Okay, it just has to be really, really, really flat. Now I'm going to measure it because I wanted it to be 9 inches. So we're just going to see. It's 7.5 inches. I still have a ways to go. So the other day I was making pretend food. And I'll show you some of the pretend food while I'm changing my bobbin. So I've got this stack of food. I have jelly, peanut butter, pancake. I mean, I just cannot get over this. Looks just like a sandwich. Look at that. Looks just like a sandwich. These are all done on the embroidery machine. Then I've got a waffle, an egg, which I love the egg. It looks so three-dimensional. Of course, mine would be burned on the back if I really made one. And then I've got a couple pieces of bacon and a donut. So, all breakfast. All breakfast. It's really, really been fun to make those. Each one takes about a half an hour in the machine. Okay, move these out of the way. I have to hide my empty bobbins or my cat will find them and try to chase them around. He goes insane. All right, I have 4 cats, but one is a kitten and he is 9 months old, and he's insane. I have never had a cat. None of my other cats were as insane as he is. Let's see. Don't need that. I could wash them, probably. They're just made out of felt. So yeah, I mean, they're for my 4-year-old niece for her birthday, and I'm also going to put them on my Etsy store when I get a chance. Right now there's nothing on my Etsy store, and I'm embarrassed, but you know, I'm just going to fill it up. I do have a, you know, I'm quite busy during the week. I'm a teacher, and you know, I would love to do this every day, all day. I would love it, but I don't get to do it all day, every day. So I just dream about doing it all day, every day. All right, so I'm noticing that this is getting a little twisted, so I'm gonna try to untwist it. Because I think if it's twisted, it's gonna make the basket like want to bend and flip. So I am going to do that. All right, onward. This is kind of fun. You should try it. Go get yourself some clothesline. I feel like you could do this with yarn too, but the yarn would be real flimsy. And if instead of starting with a circle, if I started with like a, you know, an oval, a long oval, that would have made like, I don't know, it could have made like a purse. So at this point, it could be a trivet. It is polyester though, I'm not sure that would make a good trivet. Okay. Thank you for the likes and the follows, I appreciate it. And please join me on YouTube, that would be great. I want to grow my YouTube channel because I think TikTok is in jeopardy here in the United States. Which is too bad because I don't think I never streamed on YouTube. I stream on TikTok. I might have streamed on Instagram in the past, maybe once or twice, but not a lot. Does anybody else here stream, or do you just watch? So yeah, I do all sorts of stuff in my studio. Whatever I decide to do, you watch. You know, I watch too, but I don't know. I guess because I'm a teacher, I don't mind talking in front of people, but you know, really a lot of times I just feel like I'm talking to myself even when I'm standing in front of a class. They're very distracted. I mean, sometimes I just feel like I'm talking to the air. It doesn't look like or sound like a zigzag stitch, so can you show us the stitch on your machine? I have it set as a, wait, you know, it is a zigzag stitch, but it does feel strange. I know it's like doing a zigzag and pulling back for some reason. Let me take this out of here and do some on a sample fabric. Okay, so let me see what this looks like here. I mean, it is kind of a double stitch. I don't know why it's doing that. I think I am going to, is that probably why it's taking such a long time? So I can't move my camera at the moment, but I appreciate you saying something because, let me do that. I mean, I do think I had the wrong stitch. So let me do this. What's this? Okay, I'm gonna do that. All right, let's try this one. Different setting. It's probably gonna be better. Ah! So, I don't know. That's very thick. Okay, so here's the difference. I think what this is a double zigzag. So it's like doing it twice. And then this one is just a regular zigzag. So I think I'll continue it with its regular zigzag. It'll probably go a lot faster. It'll zoom. All right. Let's see how this goes. Oh! Wow. It is zooming. Okay. Slow down. Slow your roll. Okay. Yeah, that's going to go a lot faster. Thank you very much. Yes, that's awesome. Okay, this is much better. I am not going to be here for an hour trying to get this to 9 inches. Ah! Okay, I gotta slow it down just a little bit. Oh, okay, nice. All right. Oh my gosh, it's almost like it's a time lapse and it's going so much faster. Ah! It's like driving a car for the first time. I'm trying to sew this circle. Okay. I'll slow down. I'm almost done with, I think it might be 9 inches by now. Okay, so yeah, that's so much better. It's just the same. It's just good. It's just faster. Much faster. Thank you so much. You're an awesome human. All right. See, this is what we're out here to help each other. I just learned something about my machine. So the settings on my machine, there's a panel and there's a zigzag stitch and it's really narrow, and there's one that says L, which I know would put the needle to the left, and there's one that's an M and it leaves the needle in the middle, and then there's another one a couple of rows down and it's got a zigzag, and I thought that was just a regular zigzag, but it's a double zigzag. Nice. Learned something about my machine. All right, now you see this is all sorts of twisted now. Gotta get that twist out of there. I don't think I have much more to go, really. I think 9 inches is coming quick. Ha! I am right at 9 inches. Okay, so at this point, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hoop it and I'm gonna embroider on here. And again, I'm trying to figure out what's the point of embroidering on the bottom of a basket. It will be pretty. I promise it'll be pretty. But what's the point of embroidering on it? I don't know. So now I have to pick out an embroidery for it. And thank you for the likes. I really appreciate it. I love that you're all here watching. There are some really pretty designs. I'm gonna see if I can find one. And I'm switching to embroidery mode. And I'm gonna look through my patterns and see if I can find something that would look good on the bottom of this. Maybe that's not too big. I don't know. It's 9 inches. So, let's see. Let's do this. Let's see what we find. I'm gonna pause here for a second. I'm looking for design. Thank you for the rose. Oh my goodness, that is my first rose ever. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, let's put something really sweet on the bottom of this. Flowers? Just little flowers? Something like that. I don't know. Okay, these are really dainty flowers that I have up here, but I don't know if they're gonna show very well. So I'm gonna go back to my designs and see what I can find. I don't want it to be too thick. It'll take too long to sew, and I don't want it to take too long to sew, especially since this is an experiment. It's a pretend, I guess. It's just a start. So, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end the live now, and I will come back later when I get a pattern, and I'll set up my camera so that it's on the other side of the machine so that you can see where the see what the pattern looks like and watch the hoop while it sews. So I am going to let you go, and since I've been on here like 45 minutes, and it was really fun doing this. I know that if I start the edges now, okay, I want to pick, yes, I'll pick an airy medium-sized design. I'm looking at what the designs are built in my machine. Light and airy. Okay, I'm looking. Light and airy. So here's the thing. I mean, okay, I don't know if this one is light and airy. I'm looking. Oh, well, that looks like, I mean, it's got a lot of filling in, so maybe, okay. I like them when they're filled in, but, okay. I think I might have found a light and airy one. Okay, this one has like little circles and wide open flowers and stuff. So, all right. Here's what I'm gonna do. I don't have to end my live. I will just move camera carefully. And get my hoop stuff ready. Hopefully it doesn't fall over. Right. Cameras are on a rolling cart, but hopefully they don't fall. Another roll. And take a little look at what's going on in the rest of the room. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, are you still with me? Good. All right, so here's the pattern that I'm thinking about doing. So what do you think? Can you see that? Is that light and airy enough? Okay, wow, you love this so far. Well, thank you. Thank you for the love. All right. Okay, so you think this is good? All right, so it's, I have to pick out some colors real quick, and I'll just show you the process. So, I've got my thread, and, let's see, I need a purple, blue, yellow. All right, so I'm just gonna pick some random ones. Let's see. Purple. Pink. Purple. Pink. Okay, blue. I'm just looking at like, okay, I'm feeling spring. Are you feeling spring? Blue. Yellow. Does that look yellow? I mean, is that too mustard? Should we do like a lighter yellow? Like this one? Or is that not gonna show? It might not show against the white very well. Ah, it's alright. It's an experiment. It's fine. I think this design is gonna need some green in it somewhere, so I'm gonna use this. This thread is Robinson Anton, which is, it's a rayon thread, and it has a nice little sheen to it, which I like a lot. Thank you for the like, I appreciate it. Okay, so the next thing I need to do, after let's see, I'm gonna look at, okay, there's 9 colors. Oh, okay, so I need a pink, and then I also need a fuchsia. That doesn't look fuchsia enough. How about this one? Yeah, that looks good. I like that. It's looking very Easter to me. Very spring. That needs a couple of different yellows. So I'm going to pick out one more yellow. And it looks like that yellow is the center of a flower. So maybe this one. And then I think the lines might be green. I don't know. I guess as I sew along, I might change my mind on thread. But I do kind of like the idea of putting a peach kind of color in there, but I don't know. Suggestions? What do you think? We've got these two look really pretty. I think a peach. Like this. Is that enough of a contrast? I think it is. What do you think? Is that enough contrast? On camera, it doesn't look like that much of a contrast. So, maybe this one, it's just slightly darker. Oh yeah, that's better. That's a better contrast. Oh, turquoise. I need turquoise. I'm not sure where that might go, but I'll throw that in there and I'll decide as I sew which ones I use. All right. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. All right. So I'm going to take these to the machine. So now I have to pick out some, I'm going to put some stabilizer in my hoop. And I'm pretty sure what I need to use is tearaway. So it's tearaway. Has anyone done I'm pretty sure it's tearaway. That makes sense to me. All right, so I'm going to put some tearaway in here. like I said, I kind of browsed the internet on YouTube for how I might do this. So thank you. I appreciate the opinion on the colors. You know, we'll see how it goes. All right. So I'm just pop this in here. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. It's fun to have a chat on a Sunday afternoon. I mean, what else are we doing? All right. Now, the only problem that I could tell possibly would be that I would need another layer, but I'm not going to put another layer. I'm just going to leave one layer. I might have needed to get more rope. I thought 200 yards was enough, but I don't know. I guess the sides don't have to be that tall for this. Be like nice, pretty. Okay. That looks like it's got a flaw in it. So we'll put that on the bottom, I guess. I guess this goes through. We'll see. That embroidery will cover it. All right. So what I'm going to do is use basting spray. Just some basting adhesive so that sticks. And I'm going to spray the paper. I usually protect my area from overspray, but okay. So let me center this. Okay, that looks centered. All right. Don't want that to move at all. Don't want it to move. All right. So, what do you think? All right. Great. So, let's take this over to the machine. And I'll take it over there. Okay. Now your perspective will be different. It'll be this way. Put this in here. Oh, I need to change my foot. And thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. All right, I'm gonna change the pressure foot. And use this thing called a P foot. Just got a loop on it. Okay, it's a little oblong opening. Got to tighten it on there pretty firmly because this machine runs fast and I don't want it to fall off. All right. Okay, let's see. Well, this first color it wants to do is a light purple. All right. And change the thread. And I'm going to go by what it says on the machine. So right here, I've got my little color choices. And I know there's a way to look at the colors. There we go. All right, so lavender, light yellow, a gold, light pink, dark pink, an intense yellow, and a blue. And then, is that the same? No. Gosh, there's 4 yellows in here, and I only have 2 picked out, I think. All right. Ah! Okay. Oh my goodness. Thank you. That is so kind. Oh my goodness. Do I need a topper of water soluble? I don't think so. It's, this would be the same thing as like, probably, embroidering, a t-shirt or something. That's kind of what it feels like. So, let me think. I mean, it never hurts to put water soluble on there. It could, I mean, what it does is help keep the threads from sinking all the way in, but this feels dense enough to me that I think it shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so here's my colors. Can you see my colors? All right, I've got okay, I think I don't need the salmon. I need a lavender, which I guess we can call this purple. Whatever the purple is, purple. A light yellow, a gold yellow, a pink, a fuchsia. I need, I think, just a regular lemon yellow. So lemon yellow, blue. Okay, now that's his beige. It looks kind of beige-ish, but I'm gonna get another yellow. I don't know. What do you think? That's not bad. I don't mind that. And then either the mint green or the turquoise. Which do you prefer, the mint green or the turquoise? I kind of like the turquoise-ish, or this marine blue. I think better than the green. As far as like what's on here, I mean, it kind of changes a little bit, but yeah. Feel free to type in the chat. What color do you think? I have some time to think about it. So, green or turquoise? That's the last color that goes on. So, first color is going to be a lavender. And that's going to be flowers in the center. I'm going to like this. I think it's going to be really pretty. I'm using a Janome embroidery machine, and I love it. This is my 4th Janome machine that I've had, and I really love them. Okay, I feel like that's secure. Now I want to center it. And I want to move that needle over so that it's in the middle. Okay, now it's centered. Let's go. This is gonna take 25 minutes, and I don't know if I need to stay on here for 25 minutes. That seems like a long time to be doing this. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna move you a little bit so you can see. Alright. That's making a lot of noise. Okay, I don't mind it. Not moving. It's stuck on there pretty well. What will it be when it's done? It's going to be a set of flowers. Let's see if I can move the camera so you can see it. The screen is kind of hard to see. I don't know if the color's right, but it's flower, little circles, kind of a generic design that looks kind of like spring to me. What will it be? Oh, well, I want to make a basket. So this is the process of the embroidery on the bottom, which for some reason, embroidery on the bottom is popular right now. That's pretty. I like it. Yeah, it's cute so far, yeah. I like it. Thank you for hanging out today. I appreciate it. Alright, so next one, I think there's one more flower. For liking the live, I appreciate it. That really encourages me to keep going, doing things. Okay, so turquoise it is. Okay, turquoise, that's what I'm going to use. Alright, I will put the green back. And it's ready for light yellow. So that's the next color. And I'm not sure what I'll do with this. I'll probably gift it. So I'm gonna get rid of the green. Not doing it. Not feeling it. Okay, here's the light yellow. This is the center of the flowers. I hope you don't mind this. Live is going really long. But I enjoy having it with me in my sewing room. I appreciate it. All right. So, center of flowers. really see that. Why is it so light? Oh, that's not the center of the flowers, it's the detail. Okay. Interesting. It's just this little pattern for the petals. And I'm thinking that the next one is this darker gold. So this is next. Yeah, okay, this is the center of the flower. That makes sense. I like this one. It's pretty, right? Okay. Thread the machine. Every time I have a new color, I have to thread the machine. Since this is a straight stitch machine and an embroidery machine, that's the way it goes. And that's fine. And the needle threader helps out a lot. Okay, I need to rethread. I don't know why. Something happened in the life of the mechanism of the sewing machine, and I'm happy to rethread rather than have a problem. Now, if it gives me a warning again, I'm gonna take it apart. I think it's too thick there. I'm not sure. So I'm gonna take the hoop out and see what's going on underneath. Because I mean, I don't know. I don't think there's anything unhappy going on there. So while I have this open, I'm just gonna rethread my bobbin just to make sure that everything's okay there. And then I'll rethread the machine. And double check just to make sure that everything's tucked where it's supposed to be tucked. Okay. Alright, all threaded. I feel like this needs some more spray. Alright, I'll put more basting spray on there. Alright, let's see if this works. Slow it down. Okay. It's happier now. Well, look, at this point, I think I'm just going to fast forward the machine a little bit, and sometimes that helps. So it can get bogged down a little bit, and there's a couple reasons it could be the machine. Let me check the needle, because the needle might be a little bit gummy from the from the basting. No, it's not sticky. I think it's just feeling thick right there. I think, to be honest, this is moving up and down too much. And there's a setting on my machine that I can do to help prevent that. And I think I'm going to do that. Need to fix it because otherwise it's gonna keep having problems. So I'm gonna go in my settings. I don't know if you want to see this. Thank you for the follow. All right, I'm gonna do my settings, and let's see. Do I have to do my embroidery machine? Okay, those are my general machine settings, and I want to go to my embroidery machine settings. So there's settings. There we go, embroidery machine. Now I can change the height of my foot, and I think I'm gonna put the foot down a little closer so that when the machine and the hoop moves and the needle goes up and down, the actual fabric and the hoop isn't going to have as much room to move, which I think is what's going on with this. So I'm going to try this setting. I'll say okay. The next color is pink. So we're going to do this one. I'm going to go back here and look at it. Oh yeah, it is pretty, isn't it? Yeah, it's very light and airy. Again, I'm not sure why I want this pattern on the bottom of a basket, because there's a lot of popularity with that right now, and I'm still trying to figure out if you're gonna cover it up why you want embroidery on the bottom, but it's fine. All right, so next color, pink. I'm trendy. I'm being trendy. So, do you like to sew? Are you sewists or crafters, or just enjoy watching sewing, or just enjoy watching crafting? Feel free to leave me a comment, and let's go and see how this feels. See if it's not moving as much. Okay, it might be too close. Okay. Oh. It's doing all right. It's doing better. All right. Thank you for joining today. I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. It's a lot of time to hang out. All right, so now we have a pink. Okay, can you see YouTube? Yes. All right. So I'm looking at the amount of rope I have left, and I'm not sure I have enough to make a bowl that has a very high side to it. I don't know. So this pattern has about 15 minutes left to it. Okay. Now a little pink flower's cute. Yeah, I think putting that foot down closer to the fabric has helped. I also put a little bit more basting spray on here, on the edges, just to hold it. done with that one. There's 2 more to do. There's a little one right there, and then there's going to be a larger one here. I need to do a little trim here. All right, if you have any questions, feel free to drop those in the chat. Otherwise, just enjoy watching this sew. I sit here for hours and watch things sew out. It already wants to curve like a bowl, chat. It already wants to curve like a bowl. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I appreciate all of you being here today. And if you like what you see and you like or want to encourage me to keep showing content of what I'm doing in my sewing room, I would appreciate, I really appreciate likes and, you know, roses or gifts or any kind of emoji. I love it. Thank you for your encouragement. It's looking kind of sweet. I like it. I'm enjoying the process here. No, like I said earlier, my content is very varied. I just do a lot of different things in my my studio area. Okay, that pink flower is done. And I think now it's time for the dark pink. All right, now this is going to do the little veins on the flower. So there's going to be little veins. And that's, they're going to be this one, fuchsia. It is actually called Newberry. Sometimes I'm a little jealous that this machine is much smarter than I am sometimes. Just kidding. All right. This will be a short color because it just has to do a little bit of the lines. I am making a basket. So this is a rope basket. I've got this rope that's still attached here. So after I'm done doing this sew for the embroidery, that's going to be the bottom of the basket. I'll take it out and I'll sew the edge so that they'll slope up like this. I'm really curious on how this is going to work for me. It's either going to work really well or it's going to be an epic fail, and I don't care either way. That's the fun of experimentation, and that's kind of the mode I'm in today because I've never done this before. I've done embroidery before, but I've never done a basket before. Okay, so I need to do a yellow. This is going to be the center of these flowers. And this is called Sunflower, which seems nice. Named after a flower. Put it in the center of a flower. So I'm not sure if you want to keep sticking around, but I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Okay, so let's see how this goes. Last time we did the center of a flower, the thread got upset and broke. Okay, so far so good. Two more to go. This is a Janome Continental M17. It's a combination straight sew and embroidery machine. Okay. I keep pressing on here just to hold that that basting spray. Ah, didn't like that. Okay. I'm gonna rethread it because it's I think it's just thick. I think it's probably just too thick for this this basket in some areas, and I think that's probably one of them. It's not light and airy enough. That's okay though. Again, learning, trying out, not crying. Just trying. I'm just gonna hold it down so it doesn't hop up and down, because I think that's what's happening, is it's moving up and down too much. All right, that's my last yellow. So now it's gonna sew orbs and circles. The color it's asking for is the light blue. So I like the light blue for those. Or do we prefer the turquoise for those? Because the turquoise is just gonna be like a line going around, just kind of a little loopy line. Do you think that the little the orbs would be better in the turquoise or the blue? Let me point you to the pattern again. So there's the pattern, turquoise or blue. Yeah. It looks on here, it looks more turquoise, but that looks blue. This down here is going to be this loop, which would be what we picked this turquoise out for. So basically it's looking like predominant color is going to be this bottom of the basket. So turquoise or blue, what do you think? Light blue all the way, huh? Blue, blue. Okay, I see blue. All right, like 10 more seconds. One turquoise. I see blue's winning right now. Turquoise or blue? With the little bubbles. Turquoise pops. Yes, it does seem to pop. That would be kind of a nice little thing. The turquoise, yeah. Oh my goodness. You know, if it sews one orb at a time, I can mix them up. Let's do that. Let's do that. We'll do a mixture. We'll see if that, I mean, it's going to sew one of those at a time, I think. So let's see how that goes. I'm going to start with the turquoise and then sew one bubble or circle, and then I'm not sure what circles are doing on here, but I'll do circle. We'll do a couple of them in turquoise, and so we'll alternate blue and turquoise and see what it looks like. Okay, chat. Let's go. Let's see what this does. Okay, so this is the turquoise first. And it's sewing a medium size. Ooh, that really looks sweet. I like it. I like it a lot. It's pretty. Thank you for joining. All right. So blue and turquoise combined. I think that's going to look really neat. Not sure what I'm doing with this basket when I'm done. There are lots of patterns on the internet that companies that sell patterns that are supposed to go on the bottom of baskets like these. I don't think they're as thick as what I'm sewing today, as these stitches are a bit dense. That's okay. Nothing wrong with it. Of course you could do it on your 600. You just have to make sure that the circle's not too big for your largest hoop. Bobbin thread is not sufficient, chat. I have to put new bobbin thread in there. But yeah, you could definitely. This is just paper stabilizer. So I will just rip the stabilizer off when I'm done. But yeah, if you have, any straight sewing machine that, that would do a zigzag, you'd be able to make one of these baskets. The embroidery, any embroidery machine, or you could even hand embroider it. I've seen people do embroidery, and I'm not brave enough, but do it without a foot and just like have the needle free and do it with their hands. Not brave enough to do it. All right, so continuing. I didn't get to try the toilet paper, but I did look at what you've made, and it's really cute. Like I said, I've been working on the food. Let me show you. I did, bacon. And I think you saw the donut. And here's the egg. And the waffle. And then I've made the pancake. And then I made toast. And the toast is cute. I love the toast. Stop it. Aren't they cute? I mean, every time I sew one, I just go, oh, I can't stand it. They're so cute. I forgot to change it to blue, chat. That's all right. We'll do the next ones in blue. Yeah, I've got one with peanut butter. One of these sandwiches with peanut butter, but I'm not sure where the peanut butter one is at the moment. Might have fallen on the floor. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna change this to blue. So it is sewing each orb one at a time. So I'm gonna change it to light blue. Do we like this light blue? Yeah. All for the sky blue. I've got spring break coming up pretty soon, chat. I'm really excited. I am really excited. And what happens is, and I'm a teacher, after spring break, the students go insane. I don't care what anybody says. So my job is to try to keep them from going really insane. And saving my own sanity as well. All right. So this one is going to be blue. And then I'm going to do the next little orb that covers it. I thought I would do in... I'll also do that in blue. It'll be like this one. Turquoise, turquoise, blue, blue. And then the big one up top... I guess we'll have to decide once they're sewn whether or not we should do blue or turquoise. But I like them both. Well, I mean, oh my gosh, the splitting a design, that is really amazing. I teach high school. So yeah, oh, you're a school bus driver? Oh, kudos to you. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I would have to definitely give them a look. And I can't give them a look if I'm driving. Okay, now it is time to switch. Okay, so do I do the top one? And it's it's probably the biggest of all of them. I think I'm going to do it in blue. I'm just going to keep it blue. Yeah, I'm liking the blue. I'm so glad you keep them in line. I do too. I'm just not as nice as I used to be. I used to be very nice. I've been teaching almost 20 years and I think nice is not okay. Especially with this generation of kids. I think, you know, they need structure. They just need structure. I provide structure, let's put it that way. I have fun with my high schoolers though, they know. Yeah, I'm sure you have to have eyes in the back of your head. Okay. Now we are, let's see, what color am I on now? The last yellow. This is gonna do little flower lines. Do we like this color? Or should I do, no, that's too bright. And the other yellow is gonna be too faint. I don't mind it. It's gonna be just lines. So they're not filled in. All right. Yeah. I think that my favorite line as a teacher, and if there are any other teachers out there and you're hopping in or out of the chat, um, day one, I say, if a kid is doing something that is against the procedure in my classroom, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. I look at them and I say, fix it, or I'll fix it for you, and you won't like how I fix it. And what's really nice about that particular sentence or sentence group of sentences is that gives me all of the choices. I can choose all of the choices. Whatever it is I decide I'm going to do to fix it. Call home, send them to talk to somebody, all sorts of things I can do. Yeah, you have to be strict. You have to be strict. All right. Well, thank you for joining me for my live. I really appreciate it. I've been going here now an hour and a half, and I'm almost done with this part, and I'm gonna try doing the slope of the bowl when I'm done with this. Here. Okay. That looks really nice. I am actually liking that a lot. I don't know if you can see that. I'm really liking it. It's very nice. What are you doing? You're gonna be banned. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Chat, you see my cat? This is my cat. He's a menace. He is a menace. He wants to get in my business. I might need to some power on my iPad. All right, it's looking cute. I like it a lot. Yeah, I love my embroidery machine. You make reading pillows. Oh, those are cool. Those are the ones, what I'm thinking of is that it goes in your lap and has an angle so you can rest a book on it. That's what I'm imagining. Almost done. It's only got 3 minutes left. Okay, so it's embroidered and has a pillow inside and a pocket on the front to hold the book. Okay. That's really cool. I love that. All right, so this is the last color. And what did we decide it was gonna be? Earlier it was gonna be turquoise. I think I'm gonna grab some green. Like, I mean, here's a spring green. That might be too close to the yellow I just took out. Okay, I'm gonna add this. And this will be the final color, little swirls. Thank you for sharing the live. All right. I don't know if I've sewn with this one yet. It must be a new one. That is stuck in there. There it goes. Okay. This is the last color, and then I'm gonna go back to sewing the rope basket. And I'm gonna attempt to do the sides. And as I was saying earlier, this is an experiment. And I might be embarrassing myself because it might not work. But if it does, I'll be all sorts of excited. I think it's looking really nice. Subtle, but I don't mind it. All right, it's looking pretty good. Almost done. I kind of like it, actually, for an impromptu pattern. Thank you for sharing and liking the live. I really appreciate it. It's very encouraging. And thank you for the follows. All right, so now the embroidery is done. And I'm going to switch my machine now. I'm going to switch it back over to sewing machine. I'll take this out of the hoop, so I'm just going to rip it off of there. Now Now I could probably go back and rip some of this paper off of here better, but this, okay. It kind of stuck. It's sticking with the basting stuff that I got, so. All right. And if I want to, I can go back and take some more of this paper off, but right now I just want to get to making the basket. So there's the pattern, chat. Looks nice, doesn't it? Thanks for helping me with picking out the colors. So I'm going to change my pressure foot back to my regular sewing foot. Now I'm using a sewing foot that has a wide opening and it's clear like this, so I can see through, and I can see the edge of the rope or the cord while I'm sewing it. Yeah, I think that's it. It looks so sweet. It's so sweet, so cute. All right, this should not take me much longer to finish. So, all right, so now what I'm going to do is make my zigzag stitch pretty wide, and then I'm going to lengthen it. I don't want it to be too, too short or too long. All right, so, this is where the adventure starts. So I guess I start pushing it up as I go. And however high I push it up, that's how straight or sloped the edges will be. So let's go. Let's see what this does. Oh wait, I need thread in the top. I need some thread. Gotta figure out. Gotta put thread, chat. Can't sew without top thread. I appreciate the gifts and roses. I really do. That means so much. Really encourages me to continue doing this. And who knows where TikTok is going. I do have a YouTube channel and I've started to do lives on there. All right, lock. All right, we are ready. Okay. All right. All right, now I'm going to start picking this up, I guess. I got 200 yards of this cord, and I thought it was going to be way too much, and I'm not convinced that it's way too much. I might end up using all of it. Depends on how deep this basket goes. I don't know. So this is where we try to figure out if it's actually gonna slope up. Watching the magic happen. Watching it happen. I love it. Oh, I think I missed a spot. That's all right. I'll go back. There might be a hole in my basket. Dear Liza, dear Liza. There might be a hole in my basket. Dear Liza, a hole. Hey, it's sloping. Look at this, Chad. Look at that. It's starting to do that. Look. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the rose. I appreciate it so much. All right. Look at this. I'm so excited. It's making a bowl. Okay. Sloping up. Goodness. This is amazing to me. This is absolutely amazing. The process. Okay. I did make a hole in here. I'm going to go back and fix that before I forget about it. So I did miss a spot. That's okay. See the spot I missed? It's fine. I'm going to fix it right now. Okay, where did it go? Is that the only one? Okay, there it is. All right. That's all it took. Yeah, it's sewing magic. You know, here's the thing. And I think about this. I'm like, you know, what I